Greetings and welcome to another Warhammer 40,000 Kill Team video, where today I go over the new reveal of Kill Team Termination. But before we get into things, please remember to like and subscribe as well as comment. Let me know what you thought of today's video. Do you like it or not? You know, it's very prompt on timing. And remember, I've got a Discord you can check out in the episode description below, an affiliate link Element Games if you want to give me some more support, and a Patreon if you want to give me some more support. But yeah, let's get into it, where, yeah, you know, yesterday at Adepticon, I wasn't there. I know, a shock. I'm usually in America for these sort of reveals. You may see my hair is kind of wild because I've finished work and I'm recording at 1 a.m, which is totally healthy, I'm sure. But yeah, so I'm going over the Kill Team Termination reveals while we still wait for Kill Team Nightmare. In this Kill Team box, we'll go over the factions first. So first, it's called Termination, which is an interesting name because it means a lot of things, especially for someone who works in healthcare. I'm surprised they went with termination, considering all the issues that wording has. But for the first faction, we have the Votann. The Leagues of Votann. They're back, and well, they're not the Hernkyn. They're the Leagues of Votann. They're the Hernkyn Pioneers. But this kill team is called the Hernkyn Yaegirs. Yaegirs, who are the guys on bikes, but without the bikes. But they still have the trench coats, right? Which makes them totally very cool. And, you know, what did you want from Leagues of Votann? Yeah, that's right. The slower ones without the bikes, with less armor, and only knives, pistols, and shotguns. Because what you needed with very immobile space Votann was short-range weaponry on an open kill zone. Now, despite my description of this kill team, I actually think the models are pretty nice. You know, they're pretty cool. As you can see, we've got a Grenadier, a guy with pistol and knife, a guy with knife and shotgun, and then another Votann with a grenade launcher, I presume, like a pocket rocket launcher. Then we also have a sniper, Sam Fisher with a crossbow, and then another Votann shotgun, and then a double pistol Votann, a double knife Votann, and a robot with a shotgun. So I'm sure we'll have more specialists than what's shown here, because they, even on Warhammer Community, they never show all the specialists, that unless like a kill team has a few amount, but this kill team will have a lot. Their main weaponry are bolt shotguns, right? They fire the whole slug. They're so efficient. And then plasma knives and bolt revolvers, right? So all their guns should actually be 3.5 for the revolvers, and then the shotguns are probably, I don't know, going to be 5.5. Why not? But hit on freeze, maybe? We'll see. So the interesting thing is what armor save they'll have. So technically, they could have a 3-up armor save. They do still technically have Hernkyn armor, but they have chosen fashion over protection, so they could have a 4-up save. Hilariously, they're probably going to be 7 wounds, because if they were designed in the same time frame as the Hernkyn salvages, they're not going to be 8 wounds, because that was a balanced data slate change. So this team may not be good on launch, but we'll see. But, you know, even from the specialists we've seen, like, there's a lot of ranged firepower there, and the Grenadier is usually pretty good. He also has a shovel pickaxe, so he'll be digging, and he has a lot of weapons. But so far from this kill team is actually quite interesting, and it serves as the dedicated unit from the kill team, because usually now we're going into outer season 1 boxes. I mean, the first, you know, box from a season. So we've got the new kit and then a kit with an upgrade sprue. But otherwise, I actually really like this kit. I know people are saying like this is a dedicated 40k unit, and I'm like, I don't play much 40k anymore, but that's not a dedicated 40k unit in terms of it has too many options to be a dedicated 40k unit, as we've seen with, like, you know, crossbow, sniper, and that. But otherwise, I'm quite interested, and I'm probably going to put helmets on all of them. So hopefully they all come with helmets. But we'll see. It should be an interesting kill team. It's just a very strange design choice by Games Workshop in general. It's just like, you know, you can argue, oh, jump pack Marines without the jump packs. But it's very weird. It's like, because you've got the bikers, but they've left their bikes at home. It's kind of like if you took the Imperial Guard horse riders and just left the horses at home, so they were running in with their spears. Like, it's just a very weird design choice for a unit, but I think it'll be cool for Kill Team. Now next, you already know what the other Kill Team is, but I'm a big Tyranid fan. And, you know, I always said the first Tyranid Kill Team we would get would be Gene Stealers for Tyranids. And I was close, very close, singularly close, but I am incredibly happy, right? So we already knew what was coming, but we have a brand new Gene Stealer cult Kill Team. So we have the Brood Brother Kill Team. So this is the new Cadian squad with a Gene Stealer cult upgrade sprue, because we had one for the previous Guardian, they've been updated, so we've got a new updated sprue. So as you can see, we've got a leader with a nice power sword and claw, Melter Gunner, Trooper, and another Trooper. Then we have Icon, probably a Zealot with a power mace, and then the comms. Then you have a Sniper, Medic, and Shotgun. So obviously these are probably not all the specialists as well. But the cool thing is I actually have a Cadian Vet Guard team I built, and I actually really like the new models, and I like what they've done. The interesting thing is I'll probably be a bit more different before I paint them up, because, you know, I can basically use some of the troopers, but it looks like it's going to be 10 troopers with some specialists and special weapons, probably limited to just one plasma melter or grenade launcher, but we'll see what happens. Like, the shotgun will be interesting, but I actually really like this kit, and I like the upgrades they've put. It should be a very cool, straightforward kill team. But how would you balance that, you may ask? That's right, you just add all of these like all of these stuffs. So we've got a Gene Stealer Patriarch, his two familiars, and then either it's like a Cult Locus or the Psycho. I believe you'll be either able to take these two or the Patriarch and his two minions. Now the funny thing is, it's going to have to be insanely balanced, like, to actually make you not take the Patriarch, who's just, you know, normally who is flanked by his Gene Stealers, but it's instead of like, I've got my 10 best friends and I'm going to spread my word across the universe. And it's great because I already own these for my Tyranid army, so I'm very happy. But it's just funny. I was like, technically they have now added an official Tyranid to Kill Team, and it's just one really big Gene Stealer, and you know what? I'm happy with that. You know, I mean, we'll probably get a proper Tyranid Kill Team next edition, but I'm happy. I'm happy with this. Like, you know, a lot of people are upset, but I'm like, no, look, he's got a Space Marine head, I believe. It's great. Look, he's pointing. He's like, yeah, look, he sees it. He knows he's good. He knows, he's telling you. Only the smart people will pick the Patriarch. It's going to be so cool. I'm really hyped for that. But if you actually scroll up to this reveal article, they actually have like a 9-minute video, which I only just found because I'm very prepared. So I'm going to quickly listen to this and then summarize it. So for the Hernkyn Yaegirs, who are apparently Hernkyn anyway, you learn new stuff every day. So this kill team apparently operates a lot like the Scout Squad, but better, because they can also plant mines and plant traps because they're like scout ahead. But also, they can spend these points and build up resource points during the game, which they can use to heal, do abilities, +1 APL, so they probably don't have a comms. And effectively, they sound like what scouts probably should have been, so kind of sucks for scout squads. The interesting thing, some of their operatives sound quite unique, like the crossbow guy, Sam Fisher. You know, he's a highly advanced sneaky dwarf with a crossbow and a throwing axe. He can actually apparently shoot people at the start of the turning point before everyone activates, which is probably going to be fine, completely balanced, don't worry. And it looks like an interesting team rewarding more setup, but the thing that I really like is in the video, I've actually played both of the developers and beaten one and lost to one narrowly, which is interesting. But they actually accrue these points and can react, it sounds like, during your opponent's activations, as well as during your own, so you don't actually have to telegraph stuff. So you can, I mean, your opponent will be aware of what you can do, but you don't actually have to set up what you can do unless you're being very clear with where you've deployed operatives. So we need to see it fully, but the fact they can kind of plant bombs, set up traps, and then use the points throughout the turning point is probably really useful. And kind of is, as I said, just feels like the scout rule plus better. So the scout squad ability is already quite powerful, and it just depends on how many you can set up at the start of the game and how quickly you accrue these points and what abilities you can spend them on. So they sound like a very interesting kill team, although they're probably going to be very slow at 2 white movement, so 4 inches. They may not even have the extra rule of +1 inch, so they move 5 inches. So it'll be interesting to see what exactly this kill team does. But from the description Elliot gave, actually sounds pretty promising and interesting. You know, I listened to the Genestealer cult explanation. Apart from learning that I'm probably pronouncing a lot of stuff incorrectly, like apparently the patriarch is pronounced patriarch, right? How I'm learning that I'm saying so much stuff wrong. It's 1:30. Anyway, so you know, you've got the Primus and the Magus. So if you take those, the Magus is a really powerful psyker, supports the unit a lot. Well, the kill team, sorry. And the Primus, if you take the Primus, you get +1 command point, I believe, every turn, and control, like, advantages for initiative, probably +1 to the initiative roll, which is really cool. Until they said, if you take the Patriarch instead, he can activate twice, and he can also potentially control enemy operatives and probably make them do actions like move off points or fight or shoot, which is like, and he's probably going to be free APL, probably like 15, 16 wounds. Now, they did say he would probably cost taking both the Magus and the Primus, but I'm like, interesting support pieces. Melee monster that activates twice and can control enemy operatives? I don't know which one I'm going to pick. Obviously, it could be very evenly balanced, and I'm sure I will regret never taking the Magus and the Primus, but I'm a big Genestealer. The interesting thing is, they said you might be able to take... It sounds like it's 10 Genestealer cult plus either the Primus and the Magus or the Patriarch. So we'll see how that actually works, because that's actually quite interesting. If you can still take the Patriarch and either the Primus or the Magus, pray for everyone. I will show. I do love that we have one of the specialists is a guy with just a huge chunk of dynamite. That's so Warhammer that I love it. But this kill team sounds amazing. It sounds very flexible. And you know, one of the kill teams I always wanted in kill team was veteran guardsman, but more flexible and with better melee options and control pieces. I think that's what we really needed in the game. And I'm very happy that this kill team is coming. Obviously, I will be team Patriarch all the way. But yeah, it's really cool. Also, we get 2 plastic lunchboxes. I mean, giant power generators. That's very cool. But yeah, so for the overview, I'm actually quite looking forward to Kill Team Termination. I think they still should have gone with a better name. For the Hernkyn Yaegirs, they sound really fun. I think they're a really cool kit. The Genestealer Cult Brood Brothers, you had me at Patriarch. I actually love the team. I think it's great, and it's weird. So for me, this feels like the first fully kill team box of the season. As Nightmare, you know, the Night Lords feel like a proper kill team because you've got the specialists and the Mandrakes. You know, we haven't had Nightmare yet, but the Mandrakes feel like just a 40k unit from what we've seen put into kill team. And I saw a lot of people upset about Termination, but for me it feels like a proper kill team box. You know, the power box terrain should be fun. It's probably great, we'll never use it, but it's good for something. But the kill teams look really fun, properly balanced, especially the Genestealer cults. They're going to be incredibly balanced, definitely. The only problem is they might eliminate Wormblade, but I'm sorry, Calamorph and Locus. I can just literally take your big daddy, and I will be the big daddy Patriarch. Did I tell you how much I like the Genestealer Patriarch, the dark giant big... Anyway, he's really cool, and that kill team's going to be fun, especially as you can probably mod up the Cadians. Like, the Cadian kit is very cool. I mean, obviously, you know, you've got Sam Fisher, the dwarf, who I'll never stop just thinking of. Hopefully we get a solid Snake Jaeger Scout, because that would be cool. I mean, they still look like a cool team. They sound really fun to play. They sound like Scouts, but better. But I'm sorry, it's just Gene Stealer Colts. But otherwise, it looks really cool. Hopefully, we actually get this Kill Team box quite soon. Like, we should be getting Nightmare soon, hopefully. I mean, we're still waiting for a balanced data slate, you know. I kind of unintentionally planned my week around it, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh, we got the Patriarch or Patriarch. It's so cool. Oh, I wonder what the Magos is like. It's just such a cool kill team. Because the other thing is, even if you can buy those now and paint them up. I already have a set from when they first came out, but you could use the female Magos. You could convert your own Patriarch, so you can already get that team rolling, which I think is really cool. Although maybe a detriment for showing this box if it's not coming out for another three months. So, but otherwise, I'm really hyped. You know, I think it's good. It's just cool. I'm really happy. I'm just so happy. I'm also very sleep deprived, but I'm mainly happy. But that's pretty much it from me today. Let me know. Please remember to like and subscribe. Let me know what you thought of Termination. Are you as hyped as I am? Literally Patriarch. So cool. Big dynamite. And remember, I've got a Discord you can check out for free in the episode description below, an affiliate at Element Games, and a Patreon if you want to give me some more support. And I'll quickly shout out my patrons. So for my adepts of the crew, I have Tom, Super Cow, Sam, Nick, Kenzie, John Thomas, Graham, Dave Meets World, Dad of Golden's Ben, and for my veterans of the crew, I have Sam. Just so thank you so much for your support. It really means a lot to me and helps support the channel. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to do more vids. I've got a tournament on Sunday. I've got stuff to do. Hopefully we have the balanced data slate next week and we can see, you know, we've got Adepticon running this weekend. We'll see who's won the Thursday pods, and then we'll see who wins the championship over the weekend. It's going to be very cool. You know, I'm kind of hoping Shane from Command Point wins with his kill team, but also, you know, we've got Orion. He's really cool as well. There's so many cool people there. It's great. I'm just gutted I can't go, but hopefully I can go to Adepticon next year. But yes, it's 1:30 in the morning. I'm going to edit this up and sleep. Oh, Patriarch. But until next time, no matter how many times your Patriarch can activate in Kill Team, remember there's always a chance to win as long as you can roll a crit.